Hey, and welcome back to my video, my channel, my video. Wow, this is a great intro. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Maria for those of you who are newbies, and if you're a returning subscriber, well done. You deserve a round of applause, honestly. Kudos to you. So today my title is Dating Advice from the Single Girl. You're probably like, why should I even trust you? If you're single, surely, your tips wouldn't work. No, I am just trying to pass on information that I have found really encouraging, that I've seen work in people's lives, and just spread it to people who might not have heard it before. A timestamp will just come on the screen now for those who are already dating someone and want to just jump to that bit. Right now I'm going to be talking to the singles. If you want to listen to the whole video, go ahead, please go ahead. My single Pringles, my fellow single community. First point that I have really found encouraging. You probably hear a lot of people say, be the person you're looking for. But if any of you know VU Church, Pastor Rich Wilkerson Jr. put it this way: we should be the person we're looking for is looking for. So be yourself. Just be yourself. Be who you're meant to be. Look, my top, Genesis 2 verse, I can't remember what it is, something verse 7, original creation. You are original. You are made the way you're supposed to be. So be the person that the person you're looking for is looking for, because you don't need to be anybody else, okay? Second point that I think is really important is don't compromise your beliefs, your goals, your personality for somebody else, unless it is for growth. If someone's saying to you, you need to not talk so much, you need to wear more makeup or wear less makeup or dress differently, if they're not saying that in love, if they're not saying that in truth, if they're just saying that because of their personal preference of people, then just run away. Just run away. You don't want to be with someone like that, because if they're controlling in the little things, they're going to be controlling in the long run, okay? However, if they're saying stuff to try and build you up, if they're saying, I think, you should do this and that way you can get closer to God, or you should do this and that way you'll get better at what you're doing, I think that is so okay, and you should have your ears open, be humble and listen to what they have to say, because clearly they want to build you up. If they don't want to build you up, don't listen to them. If they do want to build you up and it is evident through their lives that they try to build other people up, then listen, take the advice, trust me, it's a good idea. Personally, I've always felt I'm just too shy and I need to be more outgoing and I need to be more extroverted in order to get a boyfriend. Guys, this is just totally false. So false. I always thought that being shy, there was something wrong with me, and I needed to compromise that in order to be liked and to get a boyfriend. That's so stupid, isn't it? I think the thing with me is, like, I've had examples of guys around me my age who don't pursue. That's not to say that that's bad. That's not to say that there's anything wrong with them. It's just I would be better suited to somebody who would pursue and would actually make an effort to talk to me and make an effort to start conversation. Do you get what I'm saying? So I always thought there was something wrong with me. One, it might be that there's people around you that aren't made for you anyway. Two, your friends who are getting into relationships are very different to you. A lot of my friends are extroverted. A lot of my friends will make a move and make an effort to get to know a guy. But for me, it was really more of a thing of, I will initiate once you initiate, So I just think, just bear that in mind. You don't have to compromise yourself. You don't have to be like anyone else. As long as you're open to people, as long as you're kind to people whenever they try and talk to you, I really don't think there's anything wrong. That is just the best advice I could give. Third point I would say is that singleness is not a disease that needs to be cured. It's actually such a gift. It's a period to grow. It's a period to learn more about yourself. It's a period to learn more about God. It's such an important time, and Paul said in the Bible, it's better for you to be unmarried. It is better for you to be unmarried. But if you just can't take it and you just can't be single, then get married. It's better to do that than burn with passion. Culture has really twisted singleness. It's made it look like, oh, it's such a bad thing, it's undesirable. In these movies, there's always a touch of romance because they can't just leave someone to be single. It's everywhere. I just don't think it is as weird as culture has made it to be. In fact, it's not as weird as culture has made it to be. It is such an important time. It's such a great time to invest and to grow, just to grow. And the final point I just want to say is, don't disregard physical attraction. Everyone's all like, oh, you know those question things, like this Instagram filters and the Snapchat filters where it's like questions. It's like physical attractiveness or personality. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I think they go hand in hand, honestly. I don't want to pick between them and be like, because everyone always picks personality, don't they? But truth is, what everyone means is, I do want a little bit of attractiveness. I do want someone who I'm actually attracted to. Like, I don't know why everyone's like, oh, is it personality or is it physical attractiveness? Is it important? Like, why do we need to pick one? Why can't we just have both? I would just say on that, don't base your whole judgment on someone on their physical appearance. Don't be like, nah, I'm not going to get to know this person just because I'm not attracted to them. Over time, you could grow attracted to them. But initial attraction is important. If you feel attracted to someone, go talk to them. If they're not a nice person, not a good choice. It's just the way it is. It's simple. It's okay to want to be attracted to the person you want to date. If you end up marrying that person, you're gonna have to spend the rest of your life with them, so make a good choice. Okay, so for y'all who are already in relationships, I would say the most important thing is to keep God first always. This is how good relationships come about. This is how you get a good relationship. So two people are looking at each other. God is here, looking at each other. The more they try and get closer to each other, they just can't do it. But if they go upward towards God, they get closer together as well, you know? In simple terms, if you keep God in the centre, always, and not just in dating, in everything you do, you will succeed because God knows best. He's literally the creator of the universe. He knows what's best for you. He knows his plans for you. He knows your whole life story. So trust his plans, trust that he knows more than you do, and just pursue him above anything else. Another thing I would say is, this is more for people who are starting out dating with someone, but even now if you are, quite well into a relationship, make sure you are on the same page, bro. So important. Make sure you have the same morals. You don't want to get 5 years in, get married, have kids, and then they want to raise their kids differently. Do you get what I'm saying? Make sure that other person is kind. Do they treat other people with respect? Are they being intentional with their friends? Are they being kind to their friends? Do they talk behind people's back? Do they respect their parents? Do they talk to their parents well? Are they kind to their siblings? I think looking at guys, you should really see, how does he treat his mum? Because that is the most important woman in his life. And if he's treating his mum well, then he will treat you well. Yeah, they're not going to be perfect all the time. Yeah, they'll lash out maybe 1 or 2 times. But if generally they are a kind, genuine, compassionate person and always thinking about other people, then that will feed into your relationship as well. Make sure you are being the same. Make sure you're being respectful to your parents. Make sure you're treating your siblings with kindness. Make sure you're treating your friends as you should be. It goes both ways. You can't just be like, I want that person, and then not do it yourself, okay? But that being said, you don't have to be all serious all the time. Make sure you have fun. Make sure you go on fun dates. Make sure you have lots of laughs. Live and enjoy. Go on dates. Be crazy. You don't have to talk about marriage and kids. Just get to know them. Enjoy where you are now. Enjoy being spontaneous. Even if you're a few years into the relationship, you don't have to worry about the future. Just keep getting to know them. Keep having fun. Just keep at it. I think another point that is so important is love yourself. Be comfortable in your skin. It says in the Bible, love others as you love yourself. So you can only love other people at the level that you love yourself. If you didn't figure this out in your singleness, you still can. Go on dates by yourself. Self-care. Self-care? Take care of yourself. Just spend some time by yourself. Just chilling, getting to know yourself all over again, relearning stuff about yourself, growing, fixing stuff about you. Get better, be better. The most important point that I could give you is just to stand on the word. Just keep getting your life source from the Bible. Keep refilling your energy with reading the Bible. And doing that will feed into everything else. That will feed into your life. That will feed into your relationships. Align yourself with God, get right with Him, and then through that you are able to have good, fruitful relationships that are so beautiful and so loving, so kind, so patient. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you enjoyed this and you want more content, and check out my socials that are linked down below. Keep pressing on to truth. God is good. Y'all are great. Jesus loves y'all. Beautiful people, peace out.